Making videos can sometimes be a pain in the ass. Most people who don't know how to make a video just grab their camera and run outside and just start filming random stuff. And it usually doesn't come out well. It kind of looks like, it looks like this. Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
I'm homeless. Can I have some money?
What for?
Food, shelter. I'm just broke.
Oh, I see. I don't think I have any money right now. Let me check. Nope, sorry, don't have any.
Oh man, I want homelessness to end.
I heard education will fix homelessness.
Well, I have no money for that. Hey,
Did you hear that?
hey, over here. Yeah, I hear it. Hey guys.
Is that?
Want some free college? Yeah, but who's gonna pay for it? Not me.
Let's make someone else pay.
But who?
My father gave me a small loan of $1 million. Gave me a small loan of $1 million. Gave me a small loan of $1 million. I started off in
I know!
Let's make everyone but me pay $1 million to Clinton's Homeless Foundation.
a small loan of $1 million.
What? Dude, that was absolute dog shit. It's like some guy went, how am I gonna make a video? Oh, I know! And then they pulled it out of their ass, downloaded it into a computer, and gave it some shitty name. Like, you don't do that! So in order to help you not do something like that, I present to you a guy who makes crappy videos, his guide to making videos that don't look like you pulled it out of your ass. You can't really make a video if you don't know what you want to make a video about, so figure out what you want to make a video about. Now that you've figured out what you want to make your video about, you gotta write a script. Planning everything is very important in making a video. If you don't plan anything, well... But anyway, back to the script. First you want to figure out who's gonna be in your video. After you figure out who's gonna be in your video, you gotta write down what they say. And then it's probably a good idea to write down what camera angles and stuff you want on the side of the paper. After that, it's probably a good idea to make a storyboard. A storyboard is pretty much a bunch of pictures you put down that show you what your video is going to be when you film it. It'll give you a good idea of what you're going to film later on, so you know what you gotta do, and you're not just sitting there trying to figure out what you want your video to look like. Now that you got your storyboard and your script all ready, figure out who your actors are going to be and figure out who's going to film the video. If you want to get a little more complicated, figure out who's going to be your sound guy, your lighting guy, and your director. Then you want to decide where you're going to film your video at. If you decide to film this in a place like this, your video will look like shit. So pick a location that's going to match what you're trying to act out. Film it. Okay, so you got your storyboard, your script, and your crew, and now you're ready to film. So you get out your camera, and it doesn't have to be any special camera, you can just use your phone. And you point it at your actors and you hit record. Now, you remember that video I showed you earlier? You know, this one? Now imagine if that whole entire video was played out on just this shot. Now that would be boring as shit, right? So the easiest way to fix this problem is to do triangle coverage, which is pretty much filming it from here, and then filming it again from here, and then filming it again from here, and then you put them all together, which I'll show you later. And now it's not boring as shit. Smartphones these days are pretty good at doing a lot of things. For example, I recorded all the audio for this video on my phone, and it came out pretty good. But there's one thing that I've seen countless times that other people have done, and it's so stupid, and that is recording your video like this. Okay, do not do that, okay? When you do that, it looks like shit. Film your video this way, not that way. End of story. Okay, so now you have all this footage, and you could just leave it at that and upload it how it is, or you can edit it and make it a little better. Now there's many ways you can edit a video, but just to keep it simple, we'll go back to that triangle thing I was talking about earlier. Okay, so here's an example of a video that doesn't use that triangle thing, and it's just one complete shot all the way through. It's pretty quick, it's only like 5 seconds, but it's still kind of boring. Hey, can I have some money?
For what?
I don't know. Boring as shit, right? Well, let's make it a little bit better. First of all, you're gonna need a video editing software. Many computers come with video editing softwares themselves, but you can also find one for free online, or if you want to spend some money, you can go get a better one. So first you upload the videos to the video editing software. If you're doing the triangle thing, you should have 3 videos of the exact same thing from 3 different angles. So put the first video in, split the video where the next person talks, put in the second video and split it where that second person talks, put the 2 together so when you play the video, the first person talks, and then it cuts to the second person and the second person's talking. And then do the same thing for the third person, and so on. And now we have this. Hey, can I have some money?
For what?
I don't know. See, now it's a little bit better.
Stuck in his cross that made him retire at the age of 65.
So now we have this video, and it might not be as boring as it was before, but it still could be kind of boring. So to make it even better, we'll add some music in. Now here's a clip from a video that I made a very long time ago, and it's pretty bad, but here it is without any sound. See, that was kind of boring, right? Well, let's add in some sound effects. It's a little bit better now, but to make it even better, we'll add in some music. So in this case, the music made it a lot shittier. So to make it better, we'll add in some different music that matches what we filmed. There we go, now it's not that bad. Well, you have a video now, so upload it to YouTube or something. So there you go. Figure out what you want to film, come up with the script and the storyboard, figure out who your cast is going to be and where you're going to film it, edit it, and you're done. I don't really have any tips. If you need any help, just ask me somehow. I mean, I do have one tip. It's more of a photography tip, but I guess it can apply. When you take a good picture, you don't just take a picture of what something looks like. You take a picture of what it feels like. So you can kind of apply that to film. Film what it feels like, not what it looks like. Oh yeah, in case you didn't notice, I pulled this video out my ass.